Hey man, listen, bro. It is 10:55 p.m. January 23rd, 2025. And just so y'all know, I ain't capping on the time. Because again, I don't do this for y'all, I do it for myself. But again, y'all hold me accountable. It is now 10:56 p.m. January 23rd, 2025. And when I tell you that when it come time to doing all this video content, man, and this editing, and really, it wasn't the editing that's been taking me so long, meaning it wasn't my takes. Because most of the time, thankfully, I do all my takes, in 1 or 2 takes. But it's me trying to ensure that I make my videos better like I promised when I first started. And so me having to learn and me having to stop and then go on YouTube and then stop and then go back on YouTube and then execute. First of all, I got to understand, like we always speak on, I got to make sure I get the knowledge first. Then once I get the knowledge, I got to make sure I understand the knowledge. I can comprehend the knowledge. Once I comprehend it, once I can understand it, then I have to execute it. And once I finally execute it, then I have to make sure that I get to the next error or the next problem or the next trial or the next challenge. And I got to rinse and repeat. Get the knowledge, understand it, comprehend it, execute. And I've been doing that this entire time because on my end, like I told y'all, I'm going to get better and better and better every video. And I know it's getting to that point to where the stuff that I'm speaking in these videos, the things that God is giving me to speak in these videos, people are about to start watching. And when that time comes, I want to give them the best experience I can in that moment. Not perfection, but the best I can give them in that moment. And granted, I get it. The message itself is what people need. But at the same time, I'm still me. I'm still human. And for those who don't know, I'm a marketer before anything when it came time to my profession. Like I'm a marketer. And so I'm real big on perception in terms of the quality. But I had to get out my own way. Hence the reason why I have not dropped nothing on my YouTube channel or anything of that nature, because it take me a long time because I like perfection. And so I just said for 2025, forget perfection. Forget perfection. I'm just going to drop. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm going to make sure that my message is the quality. And as long as my message is the quality, it's going to find who it needs to find. However, in the meantime, and in the midst of, I'm going to ensure that I start continuously bettering my content until it gets to that point to where I can outsource it again. And so like I told you, I'm going to be always transparent on this video. I'm going to be always transparent on this channel. I'm going to be always transparent in this community. And so one thing that I've learned is that if you cannot afford to pay somebody to do it, then you have the time to learn how to do it yourself. So what you think I'm doing? And I'm saying all that because now here we are at 10:58 p.m. on January 23rd, and I'm sitting here talking to y'all when in reality I'm supposed to be now finally being able to try to create more space on my computer because I already know it's about to take about an hour, take about 2 hours. And I know y'all probably gonna tell me in the community, in the comments, hey man, get this type of software, get this or get that type of MacBook, or get this type of computer, or get this type of whatever to speed up that process. I get it. But when you can't do that in the moments, what do? And one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to allow that to stop me from doing what I said I was going to do from the beginning of the year, which post a video every single day. And so if this has to be the video before the video, then this is just going to have to be the video before the video. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm still going to drop the video the second that I'm able to drop the video. But with that being said, I ain't going to take up too much more time because it's 10:59. And so hopefully, by the grace of God, if I'm able to be able to upload this video in time, well, for one, download the video in time. I had to clean up space. So if I'm able to download the video in time and then upload it on the YouTube before 12 o'clock, we win it. But if I'm not, I'm still dropping this video. And so if y'all see a video when I go back and when I'm talking about this in the future, about how I dropped a video every single day, and y'all see, well, it shows that you had 2 that you dropped on January 20th. Yeah, that's probably because when I was trying to drop on January 19th, it just missed the 12 o'clock time. So I had to do another video, a shorter video, just to ensure that I dropped the video. Because again, I'm a man of my word. And so I'm going to go ahead and quit rambling now. I got to make sure that I do this, but I just wanted to make sure I had this video, not just for y'all, but for myself. That way, once I do start talking about my journey, once I do start going on my podcast tours, once I do start speaking more, I'm able to go back and I'm able to refer to these moments in time when things are not always perfect, when things are not always going to go how we want it to go. But does that mean you're going to stop? Does that mean you're going to quit? Does that mean you're going to fold? Or does that mean you're going to persevere and you're going to push through? And I don't have to say what I'm going to do because my actions are speaking for itself. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. It's been y'all's truly, John Trey. and I'm out. I'm gone.
A few moments later.
Hey man, I literally just came on and was talking to y'all at what was that, 10:56? Because most of the time when I'm doing this, it's, it take an hour. And I'm talking about my clips be, well, I ain't gonna lie. Granted, most of my clips be about 25, 30 minutes. But again, it's because I be really going deep into it. Or I wouldn't even say deep into it. I just be having a real conversation. However, I understand attention span. And so with that being said, most of it be like, 25, 30. But what I've been doing recently is I've been trying to make sure I keep it between, 10, 15. And even with me keeping it between 10 and 15, most of my stuff still be taking about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours to do. But today, it was 10:56. Look what time they say. Look what time they say. And it's already through. Again, bro, I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I don't know how it happened like it happened. I don't know what type of tech guys be doing, whatever they be doing. Maybe y'all can tell me. I don't know. Maybe y'all can tell me. But what I can say is I'm still going to drop this video first, because this video was the reality of this situation, man. Is that most times you're not going to have control over certain things you cannot control. But what you can control, make sure you control that. And just repeat that a couple more times. You need to make sure you understand it. But in this moment, I'm going to drop this one and I'm going to drop that one. You did what I'm saying? But then watch this. Watch this one right here take forever. And then watch this one drop first. But no matter what, y'all going to have both of them, because again, it's my journey. And so, not to bore y'all too much, but I'm gone. You did?